Positive sign for him and for his team.
The other way, base hit, and that extends the inning. Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. 2 outs. Runner takes off, bounce to the right, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now it's Dominic Smith. Singled and scored his first time. In the air, left field. Rosarena pulls it down, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead 4-0. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. At the belt and fires. Out to short. Over to Smith. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
1 down. Brock Jones next to hit for the Rays. The 0-2. This to third. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back here at Tropicana Field at the plate. Blondie Stewart. Criswell back to work. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brendan Donovan will hit next. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 8 full here in game 4. It's the Rays 5 and the Braves 4. Now at the plate, Blondie Stewart.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses. Ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, they get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today. And in our entire And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
One down here, fellas.
On the ground, could be two. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Blondie Stewart. McClanahan back to work. This one popped up. Donovan makes the play, and there's one away. Ready now for the fifth inning. Digging in, Blondie Stewart. The pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Tosses to first, one up, one down. And at second with one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Blondie Stewart. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Right-handed reliever.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball. Congratulations, World Series.
A conciliatory phone call. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. He clarifies his intention. A player receives an update from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat. A hitter who has been whiffing a lot is coached to return to his fundamentals. As the trade deadline approaches, contending teams are looking for ways to improve. Contract year players on subpar teams can expect to draw interest. A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. An agent calls his client with an update. A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
They did it. They are World Series champions. Jake Peavy, you know what it's like to hold up that trophy. You did it in back-to-back years in 13 and 14.
Yeah, it's a culmination of a lot of hard work, years of preparation, thinking about this as a little boy and getting the opportunity to be a part of winning it. It is pure joy. And like you said, Carlos, overcoming years of going home disappointed in not being the World Series champion. Incredible feeling, and pretty good party follows after.
Oh, the parties, Carlos, in that clubhouse.
Rightfully so. I mean, you're thinking about all these years, all this hard work, all this dreaming. It's really a dream come true, just materializing right before your eyes. So the proverbial just sitting there victorious and exhausted at the same time.
Right.
What a great feeling.
Hey, you got a memento from the World Series.
I took home the duck boat. Me and John Lester rode the streets of Boston in this duck boat. I had a lot of family, still have a lot of family, that I needed to get on the duck boat. Had to buy it to make that happen.
You have that?
I got it. It's
no way.
On your World Series
awesome.
championship.
You're out.
John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the San Francisco Giants, with their eyes set on defending that World Series title from last year. And a bit odd, they're not considered a front runner after winning it all. That's not usually the case.
Well, Boog, they're still right in the mix. They'll contend, but they're not head and shoulders above the rest of them.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the veteran shortstop, Lonnie Stewart. The pitch. That misses the zone, and a new season is officially underway. Just missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
That was a good...
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Lonnie Stewart. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Foul ball.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
That one ripped. Makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. How much were you aware of the bottom of the inning? So in now for Colorado, Sal Frelick. Up the middle, Stewart. Fires to first on the run. Leadoff man retired here in the second. As the game has... So the lineup flips over. And up next for the Giants, Blondie Stewart. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So one hit. Back here at Coors Field. And now the shortstop, Blondie Stewart. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And the 0-2. In the air, right field. Olivares moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy.
And up next for San Francisco, Blondie Stewart. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Runners at first and second with one gone. Close, but call the ball. And it's 2-0.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
And the righty deals. To third. Tags the runner for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 2 hits. 10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
He's facing the team that originally drafted him for the...
A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat. A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative.
This is not a July.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game. A manager checks in with his ball club. An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. An agent calls his client with an update. A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
About to get started here for game one. Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Blondie Stewart.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Falling behind 2-1.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Fly ball down the line. Santander in pursuit. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
3. He's there. 3.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Blondie Stewart. First pitch just misses. Stewart measures 6 feet even, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League Gold Glover.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman. Ball 4. Take the ball. Here you go. 3.
And welcome back. And now it's going to be Blondie Stewart. Lodolo back to work. That's to third. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now back. The first.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Blondie Stewart. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
4. Take the base. 3. Ladies and gentlemen, you're right.
So bottom of the 9th, here's the shortstop at the plate, Blondie Stewart. And he deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Naylor. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. That's a big first out. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays. Anthony Santander at the plate.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
3-1 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. And digging in for San Francisco, Blondie Stewart. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to first, caught.
3.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Hall. On the ground. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one.
And up next for the Giants, Blondie Stewart. He's 0 for 1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Duran makes the grab. 2 down. And up next for San Francisco, Blondie Stewart. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Ground ball left side. Toss to Naylor, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Blondie Stewart. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever.
So 2 down. Stepping in for San Diego, number 95. 1 for 3. Out to short. And that is that. So no. And now here is Blondie Stewart. The wind and the pitch. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting section, the first baseman.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Walter back to work. Out to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in the second.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Blondie Stewart. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, Griffin and Richard, kid. Griffin and Richard.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Stewart, in his 8th season, 25 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. It's softly on the ground left side. Toss to Naylor. Now 2 out.
The batter.
4-4, take the game.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
3.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Blondie Stewart. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Still nothing.
Ball 4, take the game. 3.
Your attention, please. Now,
So the lineup flips over. Blondie Stewart getting ready to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering misses the mark.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1. Clark stands at first with one out. Now this is a rocket to left. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
The final line score for